Hi guys, I know I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. We have been very busy, but buckle in for a really long video. This one is going to be about supporting fellow moms because some of those other moms seem to have not got the memo. I did get back on my depression medicine. For people that don't know, I suffer with depression. I had really bad postpartum depression. I wouldn't take care of Autumn. I thought she hated me. You know, my mom and Wesley had to take care of her for like a week and a half. And I felt awful, but I really felt like she had animosity toward me. And how can a week-old baby have that? I don't know. Postpartum depression makes you come up with the weirdest shit. And you think it's real. It is real in your mind. It is totally real. So if somebody comes to you with these issues, do not put them down. Please try to help them as much as you can, even if you don't understand. Ask questions. Try to understand. But if they don't want to open up to you, understand that as well. It's a hard thing because you feel like in your mind, you're like, people are going to think I'm crazy. But in your mind, it's real. Those feelings are totally real. And I'm so glad I talked to Wesley and my mom about it because they actually helped me like get everything. I don't know why I put my glasses back on. They actually helped me step over the fence and, you know, be able to take care of Autumn and be able to get things done on my own without feeling like my child hated me. But I also pinned the hate from Autumn on breastfeeding because she stopped latching completely. And you know, that already makes people feel like they failed. And there was actually a post, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I'm not going to say any names, a post on the mom page where this mom was really upset saying that she was a failure for not continuing to be able to breastfeed. Let me tell you right now, whether you want to breastfeed, you can't breastfeed, or you decide against breastfeeding, as long as you're feeding that baby, you are fine. As long as that baby's tummy is hard, as long as that baby is pooping, as long as that baby is peeing, you have nothing to worry about. Do not let your mother-in-law, do not let your father-in-law, do not let your mom, dad, grandma, aunt, cousin, niece, I don't care. Don't let them tell you how to raise your baby. Now, if you have legit questions, go ask somebody that you trust. And if you don't have anybody you can trust, go to the hospital. Go talk to your pediatrician. Go talk to anybody. If you feel like you have any doubt in your daily routine and what you're doing, ask. Those pediatricians are there for you to ask questions. And if they're rude and assholes, change pediatricians. Find someone else. Because I'm telling you, my mom helped me most of all. Because I found out that my grandmother actually almost starved her oldest child because she thought she was feeding him, but she wasn't. She had no breastfeeding. She had no breast milk. She had no supply whatsoever. And my mom couldn't feed because she had smaller boobs. So when it came down to me, it was a fear of maybe my mom had a supply and it didn't skip her, but it came to me and I'm not going to have a supply. And that was always in the back of my mind, but she stopped latching completely, so we switched to formula. For all those people out there saying breast is best, good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. But please do not put formula-fed babies and formula-feeding moms to shame because that is not fair. We are all mothers. We are all learning this. Unless you had 15 other brothers and sisters to take care of, then we're all out here just wandering around. We don't know what to do. We're figuring it out just like everybody else. So can moms please come together? For anybody watching this video, I don't care if it's somebody I went to high school with. I don't care if it's my very best friend, Summer, aka, by the way, what's up? I don't care if you're freaking from New England. I don't care. Stop going against moms. I don't go against anybody. If somebody comes to me with a question, a legit question, even if it sounds stupid to you, ask me. I will tell you. Fed babies are the best. There is nothing you can do that will, some moms even freeze and will donate their milk to you. Of course, I know that's a weird thing for you, but some moms are actually registered to be able to do that. Their milk gets tested for any disease and any HIV, anything. It gets tested. So if she bleeds in the milk, it's tested. Everything is tested. So if you need to go to a milk bank and get you something, that's fine. Do it. If you really want to breastfeed your child, do what you can. But formula fed is no different. Of course, it's like any perishable item that you buy from your local grocery store or that you buy from a corner store. It's going to have issues. Some of them do. Of course, when I opened each can, I checked every single one. I checked every can I opened. I sifted through the powder. I did everything. I got powder. I didn't get the concentrated liquid. I didn't get the ready to use. I didn't get none of that. Because she would be so picky at first that I wouldn't know her schedule at first. But after I started picking up, her schedule, I was just like, I've been doing powder, so whatever. I know this is a long video, and if you stuck through it, thank you. But I just want people to be aware that moms go through a lot. They do. And if you see anything happening on a mom group, stick up. Please stick up. Even if you don't agree, just tell them. Message her privately. Don't comment and embarrass them. And the same thing with car seat things. If you see a picture of a baby in a car seat and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not safe, privately message that mom and tell her. It becomes a defense. I've had this happen to me. Somebody commented about Autumn being in a car seat all wrong. And thank you for that. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to take care of my child's safety. But it is embarrassing for me because I feel like, everybody's questioning the safety of my child as soon as they see that comment. They're like, oh my God, they're going to call DHR. Because, they call DHR over everything now. And that's not right. Don't do that. Just privately message the mom. If you have any issues at all, privately message the mom. Please don't comment on it because it's going to make her feel inadequate. Let's not do that to moms. Let's support moms, breastfeeding moms, formula feeding moms, moms that feed their kids all organic stuff, and moms that feed their kids microwavable cheese sticks. So what? As long as that child is getting fed and the pediatrician has no concerns, your concern for that child doesn't matter. The mom is going to do what she wants to do and what she feels is right. Now, if the pediatrician is like, your kid's overweight or your kid's underweight, of course, take the measures that you need to take to make sure that child is healthy. Take advice from people that you trust. Now, if somebody comes to you with a new idea that you'd like, do it. Do it. But see, I also seen this mom post that, she was really upset with herself that he was so malnutrition and she didn't realize that he was, because he was eating, he was doing things, he was drinking, he was doing everything, but he was underweight. So the doctor prescribed, I think it's Pediasure or something like that. But that doesn't mean the baby's malnutrition. It just means it wasn't getting the vitamins it needed. Kids are picky. Kids aren't always going to eat vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. They're not going to eat all those vitamins no matter what you offer to feed them. Sometimes they need that extra stuff. Sometimes, go buy them Pedialyte. Make sure they're not dehydrated. Go buy them, make smoothies. Don't worry about making smoothies. Smoothies are good. Add spinach in them. My mother-in-law makes one I don't really like, but Autumn loves it. And, add spinach in it. Do bananas, strawberries. Make smoothies. If you're really that worried about it, call it a milkshake. Kids love milkshakes. Do that. There you go. Voila. Your kids got vitamins. And if you have to, go buy a multivitamin. Autumn takes one every morning. Even if she gets that extra stuff, or even if she doesn't, she's still getting it. She's still getting it from that multivitamin. Of course, our family is low in iron. My grandmother, my mom, me, and I thank her. So, I have to take extra precautions for iron. I have to find foods rich in iron. I have to, I actually need to go get a vitamin supplement with iron for her to have. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today.